reject. That's my upbringing and my background. I want to thank first and foremost the committee for organizing the event. And secondly, I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for you coming out to be better informed citizens to make informed decisions on the 21st of May. I want to talk about 3 specific items, and then I'll address the 3 issues that the committee has asked us to address. I want to talk about return on investment, I want to talk about vision, and I will talk about a choice all of you will have to make in just about a week's time. So let's talk about return on investment. For 34 years, I've served my country. But what's important is you, as American taxpayer, provided me an incredible opportunity for a young man who left this town, Jim Thorpe, when he was 17 years old. You paid the taxes that trained me, educated me, provided me leadership and management experience that is unparalleled and unequal. That's simply a fact. But I thank you for those opportunities. And I'll tell you what, you sent me to some really good places, a few somewhat miserable. But those were the opportunities to learn, right? To learn the things that can make me a value again and give you a return on the investment you made in me. Financial management, human resources, project management, leadership. They are things I did every single day as a member of the United States military. And I did it even to my last organization, $85 million budget, 441 individuals, over 17 locations, over an area, a country the size of Texas and Florida combined. No challenge is too difficult for someone to whom you made that type of investment and gave that type of opportunity. So again, it's like that certificate of deposit, that savings account you had, maybe that Christmas club that your mother had, right? Pay in for 50 or 51 weeks, and then the bank gives you another week. And that's simply your principal earning interest. That's a return on investment. And that's what I'm offering to you, a return on your investment. And I am eternally grateful for that. Now I'm going to talk about vision. What I was taught in the military, because you put the bottom line up front. But everyone here has a son, a daughter, a child, a grandchildren, a niece or a nephew, and ourselves also, who's been in the 11th or 12th grade. And I'm going to keep this to Carbon County, because I don't want to speak for other counties. I'll speak specifically to Jim Thorpe High School, what I said in 1978, 1979, and 1980. And you know what? Maggie, I apologize. I was saying during those times, I can't wait to get the hell out of here. That's what I said. You know what? That's what all my friends said. But I'm going to change that because I believe in this place. I believe we can get kids after they go to the military, trade school, college, go off and see the world where they're saying, I can't wait to get back here. In lieu of one member of the class of 1980 coming back to Carbon County, I want a majority of them coming back, returning, reinvesting, and reinvigorating this community. That's my vision, and I have the skills, the training, and the background to make that happen, and I will work with others to make it happen. Because I can be an independent operator, but I can seamlessly transition from independent operator to team leader to team player. I can go from night to day. My enemies today can be my friends tomorrow. I did that around the world on behalf of our country. And I can do it here in Carbon County. I am an aggressive person, I am passionate, but that's what we need to make a difference in county government, someone who's going to lead. And that brings me up to the choices that you're going to have to make here in a very short time. If you're looking for politics, that's not me. I'm a man of principle. If you're looking for the status quo, I'm sorry. I'm about let's go. Now think about this. If you're looking about followership, again, you're looking at the wrong candidate for you, because I'm all about leadership. Candidates up here might be asking you to vote for them. I started this in March of last year when C4, Christopher Carbon County Commissioner, formed. I have not yet once asked an individual to vote for me. And I won't do that tonight. What I'm going to tell you to do, or ask you to do what's best for you, your community, and your family on 21 May. And I'll accept that decision, whatever you make. So that's Chris Lukasevich, Republican candidate for Carbon County Commissioner. Now let me address the 3 items. The 3 project management fiascos. And I was blessed, the GI Bill gave me the opportunity to go to Lehigh University. My functional area was project manager. So I see failure every day. I look at the 3 people who are sitting up, and they actually sit 2 tiers above us if you go to the commissioners meeting. That's why I came down to this level, because that's where they need to be. They need to understand they're representatives of the people, and they need to allow us to be heard. We need to have a voice at the table. Packard and Yards. Okay, fiasco. Bob hit it on the mark. It's a history, right? It's history. But we learn from history, or we're doomed to repeat it. I have already sent out 7,000 recipients of the Times News received it. Social media received it. A vision for Carbon County. What do I want to do with Packard and Yards? Absolutely, I want to use it. It's going to be a rail shuttle system into Jim Thorpe, and it's going to be a solar energy area down there in Packard and Yards. That's my vision for Packard and Yards. Let's talk about the Emergency Operation Training Center, right? We need to have in Carbon County the best trained, educated, equipped, and incentivized firefighters and EMS personnel in all the state. But we have to do it in a fiscally responsible manner. So that, for those who've been in the area for a while, we used to have a fire tower down along 443. We absolutely need that fire observation, fire training tower. But the rest of that Taj Mahal, we don't need. There are 6 similar facilities to what was proposed within 31 miles of the Broad Mountain facility. We already have it there. It's not needed except for that fire observation tower or that burn tower. That's the only thing that's really needed. Lastly, let's talk about the Susquehanna Street project. June and July last year, go to c4commissioner.org/carbon matters. Who was raising the red flag about the financial and project management irresponsibility of that project? That's right, the individual you're looking at. I'm not asking for praise about that, but the fact is we were aware that there were failures in our leadership in county government. And fortunately, what happened, Mary and Mike also recognized that it posed a threat to St. Mark's. And we were able to take our energies, synergize them, and make a positive difference and make a positive impact. But I will tell you, as you may have heard in the last few weeks, as commissioners were rolling back all these spending sprees, of which has cost us $24 million in accumulated debt, which is the equivalent of a 16 mil increase that they won't tell you. Again, that your children, our grandchildren will be paying for, right? Well, they're rolling all these things back. Remember, it's election season. Right? And I'm telling you, if we stick with the status quo, those same threats are going to be here either on 22 May or they're going to be back on 6 November after the general election. So you need to make an informed choice on 21 May. We do need to change, and we need it now. And I'm Chris Lukasevich, Republican candidate for Carbon County Commissioner. Thank you.